Good morning, students. Jayadash here. Today we will do question number D of question number 1 from exercise 11.4. We have done up to C yesterday, so from D we will do today. Question is Meena, Bina, and Lina are climbing the steps of the steps to the hilltop. Meena, Bina, and Lina are climbing the steps to the hilltop. Meena is at step S. Meena is at step S. See, this is S. Showing this as Meena is in step S. Bina is eight steps ahead. Bina is 8 steps ahead. That means what? In which step Bina will be there? Bina will be S plus 8. Meena is in step S and Bina is 8 steps ahead. So S plus 8 and Lina 7 steps behind. Lina 7 steps behind as it is behind S. So it will be less than S. So S minus 7. 7 steps behind. So Lina is in S minus 7 steps. The total understood? Then up to here the sums is like this. Then the next part is the total number of the steps to the hilltop is 10 less than 4 times what Meena has reached. That means the top of the hill is the total number of steps are 10 less than 4 times what Meena has reached. Meena has reached an S. So the total number of steps 4 times of Meena steps 4 times what Meena has reached. Meena has reached as S 4 times where Meena has reached and 10 less than it. 10 less than, that means minus 10. This is the top steps or top of the total number of steps on the hill. So how to write? Meena, Lina, and Bina is 8 steps ahead. The total number now Bina's position in the Bina is in. First of all, write Meena. Meena is in step S. Therefore, Bina is in steps. Bina is 8 steps ahead than Meena. So S plus 8 Lina, and Lina is in which steps? Yes, she is 7 steps behind, so S minus 7. Now, what is the total number of steps? Total number of steps of the hill. It is 4 times what Meena has reached. Therefore, total number of steps four times of Meena's steps and 10 less from that. So 4 is minus 10. Understood? Next question is a bus travels at V km per hour. V km per hour. Bus travels at V km per hour. See the question from your book also. A bus travels at V km per hour. It is going from Dashpur to Beshpur. After the bus has travelled 5 hours, Beshpur is still 20 km away. What is the distance between Dashpur to Beshpur? This is Dashpur and this is Beshpur. This is Dashpur and this is Beshpur. And the speed of the bus is 5 kilometer per hour. That means in 1 hour, it can it travels v kilometer. So in 1 hour it travels v kilometer. Therefore in 5 hours, the bus travels 5 v kilometer in 1 hour. Now after 5 hours the bus travels 5 v kilometer. After 5 hours it reached here and it is 5 v kilometer, and from here Beshpur is still 20 kilometer away. That means this distance is still now 20 kilometer. So what is the distance between, this is 5b, say this up to here it is 5b, and still 20 kilometer is left. So what is the total distance between Dashpur and Beshpur? Therefore the total distance is equal to 5v plus 20 kilometer. Understood? In 1 hour it goes v kilometer, in 5 hours it covers 5v kilometer there, and still now it is 20 kilometer away from Beshpur. Therefore the distance between between Dashpur and Beshpur is 5v plus 20 kilometer. Understood? Come to the next question, question number 2. Here what you have to do, change the following statements using expressions into statements in ordinary languages. In ordinary language, a notebook cost rupees p, a book cost rupees 3p. By this expression, by this statement, what expression you can write? You can write a book cost 3 times, a book cost 3 times the cost of a notebook. A book costs 3 times the cost of a notebook. By seeing this statement, a notebook cost rupees p, a book cost rupees 3p. That means it is 3 times the cost of the notebook. So in ordinary statement, what can you write? A book cost 3 times the cost of a notebook. Now, Tony puts Q marbles on the table. Tony puts Q marbles on the table. He has 8 Q marbles in the box. So what can you write in an ordinary statement? Tony's box contains box contains 8 times 8Q. That means 8 times the marble on the table, the marbles on the table. Understood? Tony puts Q marbles on the table. He has 8 Q marbles in the box. That means Tony's box contains 8 times the marbles on the table. Next question is, now our class has n students. The school has 20 n students. By using this statement, what kind of ordinary statement you can write? Total number of students in the school. Total number of students in the school is 20 times that of our class students. Is 20 times that of our class students. we can write in this way: the total number of students in the school is 20 times that of our class. Total number of students in the school is 20 times that of our class. Understood? 20 times that of our class. 20 in our class, n students are there. Then next question is, Jaggu is z years old, his uncle is 4z years old, and his aunt is 4z minus 3 years old. Then how you can write the statement, ordinary statement? You can write Jaggu's uncle is 4 times older. Jaggu's uncle is 4 times older than Jaggu, and Jaggu's aunt Jaggu's aunt 3 years younger than his uncle, 3 years younger, 4z minus, he was 4 times older than Jaggu, and his aunt was 3 years younger. So Jaggu's aunt is 3 years younger than his uncle. Okay, now come to the next question. In an arrangement, the dots are there. In an arrangement, number of dots there are in the rows. Let me check the question. In an arrangement of dots, there are rows. Each row contains 5 dots. That means what you have to write? The total number of dots. The total number of dots is 5 times the number of rows. Understood? In this way you have to write the statement from the given statement, an ordinary statement. Here it is a mathematical way it is given, you have to make the statement only. So I hope from the question number D, E and D and E, and question number 2 will be easy for you. Watch the video properly, and if you have any problem you can ask me in the live class. Thank you, students.